I just want to show you how to sow borlotti beans. I've never grown these before, and I've always wanted to, but just never got round to it until now. So I got these from the vegetable bed. We'll put the website of them underneath, so that you can get hold of some if you want. But basically you plant borlotti beans exactly the same as you would plant normal beans, runner beans, French beans, whether they're climbing or dwarf ones. They don't like the cold. So if you're sowing them straight outside, I would suggest a month before your last frost date. So for where I am, if I planted them outside, I would plant them beginning of May. But I will plant them inside because mine tend not to do very well. The success rate for germination when they're outside is really, really low for some reason where I am. So I start them inside, so I'm going to plant mine sort of the middle of May onwards. It is actually sort of the middle of June, but it's cooled down quite a lot. So I think I'm still hoping that summer will come. And that they'll still grow. So you know, you don't if you miss that middle of May slot, don't worry, you can kind of plant them up till the end of June. So I'm just going to show you how I'm going to sow those. Right, so basically what you need to do is get your half toilet roll and then just fill it with some just normal multi-purpose compost. Okay, I'll only show you a couple of these obviously because I'll just keep going and finish the rest. So we're just don't compact it too much, just a little bit, okay? You move that out of the way. There we go. And then all you need to do is sow one seed per toilet roll. They look exactly the same as normal beans, as your runner beans. They're just a bit spotty, okay? So just plonk one in. And then all you need to do is just push it down to sort of just below or just above your first knuckle really, okay? And then after a few weeks they should start to come through, and when they're about 6 inches tall, then I would suggest putting them out into the garden. So when you've finished all of those, just give them a good water. The good thing about the toilet rolls is they'll actually suck up the water, and when they're wet all the way up, you know that there's enough water in the compost as well. So when your toilet roll starts to dry out, and then you know that you need to water it again. So they're very good to have these in, because if the toilet roll's wet, then the compost inside will be wet as well. And then when they're about 6 inches tall, just transplant them outside, put them about 6 inches apart, and put them up something that will climb, because they will climb, you know, sort of a wigwam or something like that you'd normally put your climbing French beans up. But the compost, the toilet roll will compost down, so you won't disturb any of the roots. So that's why I like using toilet rolls. So that's your borlotti beans really. I will show you when I put them outside, and obviously when I harvest them as well, because I'm looking forward to seeing how they turn out. Well, I hope you found that useful, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Bye bye.